We need to have a talk. Overwatch. Blizzard. Overwatch console. For the sake of the matter. This video is completely unscripted, not planned. It's just genuine, unfiltered, unscripted ranting and rage. We've been dealing with this problem in the community for a while now. And it just goes like unheard. I mean, it shouldn't be too hard at this point to just simply detect a foreign device connected to somebody's console when they're playing Overwatch. Not in the big 25. No, it shouldn't be that hard. We can make TVs and phones as thin as a piece of paper, but we can't detect a device that's hooked up. Okay, now the reason I'm making this video is because I've been seeing a lot of people still complaining about Zim, and I'm like, wait a minute, didn't they ban Zim a few seasons ago? There was like a big hoopla about it or something. It's still here. They just blatantly lied. Why would they do that? I don't know. I really don't know. Now, my issue with it is these people will use Zim for so long. So very long. And nothing happens. And people in our community, the content community, are very vocal about it. So how are you being yelled in the ear and you're just deaf to it all? It completely blows my mind. So basically, what was the cherry on top for me to make this video today is, we had a very interesting character. I don't even know if I can call him human anymore. You're just a loser. Yeah, that's your species now, loser. Because why are you using Zim in Stadium? Now, let's just replace the game mode Stadium with the word fun. You go to the fun game mode, right? It's literally just called fun. You can't even have fun without cheating? Bro, go outside. You're a loser. You're actually just like miserable. Like, you're just gonna ruin the game for you and everybody else. Enemy team or ally team. Nobody wants to be playing with you cheating because you can't play the game like everybody else on an equal level playing field. Like, come on, gang. Like, that doesn't make sense. But let's get into the replay code now, because I'm sure you're tired of looking at a freaking lobby screen. So yeah, I had this match about an hour ago, and it was not fun at all. It just didn't make any sense to me. Like, at first I thought everything was okay, you know, but it wasn't. So we had a character on the enemy team. Now, when I was playing the match, it didn't even cross my mind that it could possibly be a Zimmer, because I'm thinking, we're in the big 25 now. Ain't no one childish enough to do that. Boy, was I wrong. 2, it should have clicked when I saw, this Mercy is like hugging him pretty tightly. Mercy players only pocket people when 1, they're smurfing, 2, they're Zim, or 3, they're just hit scan. So, you know, he fit 2 of those markers, maybe even 3. Because he's GM5. Oh, boo-hoo. Yeah. Now, here's the problem with this. You're getting pocketed while smurfing and zimming. You just wow. One heck of a loser. Now, alright, now here's the enemy soldier. I don't remember what his name was. I really don't. But all I know is I noticed it way too late that he was, yeah, like, look at that turn speed, 1. That was the first gag deal when I started watching replay code. And then look at all like this flicking around, and then like the recentering and just classic mouse movement. It's literally just classic mouse movement. Like, I noticed it mainly once I TP'd to him and he was able to just like 180 with complete 100% accuracy, and I was just like, okay, it doesn't matter what rank he is. We're on console. You're not doing that without missing some sort of like shots. But yeah, here it is. I mean, he's literally, it's just like, look at the way he just snapped like that. The way he just snapped. Nobody else in the lobby said anything. I guess, like, I don't know. Yeah, it was on this map right here that I really started to question if this guy was Zimmy or not. So yeah, it was on this map that I really began to question whether this guy was Zimmy or not. And then that's what made me go, oh, okay, so he's just Zimmy. There's nothing I can do. You know, I mean, I'm already playing my heart out. You know, I've killed him as many times as I can. The rest of my teams, I guess they just couldn't do anything about him. I don't know, the stadium already doesn't have MMR for real. You know, they kind of just like throw everybody in different ranks together and it doesn't even matter. But yeah, you know, you can just look at you know, the mouse just going instantly and, you know, just perfect accuracy and all that. Yeah. It's just so crazy to me. Like, one of my biggest issues is just how long this is going on. Like, you have plenty of other console creators who have, you know, gotten very vocal about this problem. Very vocal. And, you know, to everyone's surprise, not a damn thing has happened. Not a damn thing. And I just can't take it anymore. I really can't. Like, I might as well just hook up my controller and just play in PC pool without aim assist at this point, because it's going to be the same thing anyways, because I can't just like force myself to play bad and play in metal rank. I can't do that. I'm naturally just going to play as a higher rank player, and unfortunately the higher ranks is just full of people like him, scum, literal loser scum, that have nothing better to do in their life than to get smoked, even though they are timid, like this guy right now. But yeah, it's just irritating. It's just so irritating. My thing is if you're hearing, if they're actually looking and listening to the community, they would know. Maybe they could implement something. Like, I feel like if you're like, where do I begin? Where do I begin? I already reported this guy. I did. Even though it's probably not gonna do anything to no avail. It's just not going to, because that's just how Blizzard is. But like, I tried everything I could. I don't want Zimmers in console at the end of the day. That is the point I'm making. I want something to be done about them. Like, holy smokes. Now I feel like it's hard to make reports on Zimmers so the players themselves can actually help weed them out, because a lot of the time people are just bad at the game. Yes, I can agree with that. I understand. Some people will just report somebody and say, oh, you're Zimming because I got smoked. No. When I get smoked, I'm a much higher ranked player, so I'm aware, okay, maybe this guy is just really good. I mean, I am in higher rank after all, right? But then after a while, I do some, like, there's certain things I do to like test if they're Zimming. You know, for example, it's actually even easier now that I can use Fleetfoot and TP behind them to see if they can just like insta 180 and like clip my fucking head, which yeah, he does that pretty well. So I was like, okay, maybe he's Zimming. So then step 2, I check replay codes, and you know, usually that step weeds them out pretty easily, as you can see. Now this is gameplay of him before any, like, you know, modifications or anything. Just so we can, you know, make sure together that he wasn't doing a dirty deed. But as you can see, he's already, you know, moving kind of awkwardly. That cursor there. Yeah. Just a whole lot of awkward snapping that isn't usually very console-like. I thought maybe I could defend it. No, you can't. It is what we think it is. Yeah. You know, you'll be spending all your time trying as hard as you can. And, you know, your rank has to be ranked because people don't want to play fairly. Not like, just look at all the awkward snaps and stuff that he does. It's just like not normal. And of course, that's the only thing he knows how to do is aim, because that, I mean, you don't have to think if you can just hit all your shots anyways. for free without trying. Yeah. Yeah, this is the second round or match or whatever. You know, just quadruple checking before I incriminate somebody. Like the snaps, all the weird jitters and like lack of awareness. You know, you can't get to GM having like such a lack of awareness that I'm seeing repeatedly in him in his gameplay, but have like weird aim that goes like this with perfect accuracy, and you know, you're just able to perfectly. That doesn't add up to me at all. So I think it's pretty easy to confirm. You know, Zim on Soldier, of course. I mean, I think what 80% maybe of GM players are just, you know, frauds anyways on console. Yeah. You can see here just more very awkward snaps. 0 game sense though. So, what have we learned from this video? One, so Rumble is very not happy. Pissed, you can say. 2, Blizzard does not give a rat's shit about Overwatch console at all. And 3, they don't care about the console creators either. You know, people who like actually are trying to help the community and you know make this whole thing freaking work. Yeah, that's about it. See ya.